Right, so today we're going to be talking about Solana USDT, right, or USD, either way. That's what we're talking about today. What we're going to do in a nutshell, because this is another crypto that is very new to this channel. So this is the first time I'm talking about Solana on this channel, right? So I'm aiming to show my utmost highest quality of technical analysis on this particular asset, just purely because one of my nearest and dearest has come to me and asked me to do an analysis on Solana. So I have to put my heart and soul into this, right? Now, if the information I'm going to be giving out resonates with you, so you're able to pick up that I've gone above and beyond in trying to deliver the best analysis possible for you guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button, you turn on the notification, and you drop us a like. So with that said and done, we're going to get straight into it, right? So a bit of a backstory into Solana, right? In relation to the charts, nothing else, not what it does, what it's going to do, and all the rest of that. Solana fans can get that information wherever they get that information from, but just look at the overall chart itself, right? So we can say from 2022, December 2022, right? Solana has gone from what you could say is $9.91 all the way up to $295. So this is definitely an asset that you would want if you're in cryptos, right? Because he's done a crazy move. But however, we now need to look into what we can do now, because Solana right now looks like it's back on the rise. A whole bunch of cryptos are now back on the rise. Even as we speak, Bitcoin is currently at over 100k in terms of what is currently valued now at the making of this video, right? So everything looks like it's pushing back up again. Even XRP is at $1.37, which is looking great for the XRP fans. So today we're going to be talking about Solana, right? So let's just get straight into it. What it is that I can see, what I'm looking for, etc., things like that. We're going to go into the day chart, because for the most part, most people in the crypto space are holding long term, okay? So an extreme form of swing trade, but the idea is in most cases, most of them, they never really sell, so they just hold it practically for as long as possible, right? So first things first is we're going to point out the trend that just left. That's this move right here, right? This move right here, that's a trend that's just left, okay? And then we're going to look at the crossover. So this is the move that I like the most in the market, the crossover, right? Essentially, where market breaks a trend and then it comes back for a retest, okay? So if I just lay it here like that, drop a little bubble, this is where it did the crossover and now it's pushing up, right? So best entry, if you was thinking about getting into cryptos, believe it or not, would have been on Wednesday the 7th of May. So that's just yesterday, right? I mean, sorry, not yesterday. Not yesterday. Today is Sunday. So what I basically mean is on Wednesday the 7th, because today is the 11th, right? I don't know where my head is at, but anyways, apologies. So this is where you would have wanted to get Solana from, right? So now that we've got this all kind of worked out, if you wanted to be in, you should have been in, right? And another thing as well, we had another situation over here. Right? So this was the squeeze, as I like to call it, right? So where it kind of squeezed in, tapped in nicely, and then obviously naturally blasted off. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into a lower time frame, right? We're going to go into a lower time frame to see exactly what is happening. And as you can see right now, Solana is doing a retracement, right? So it's doing a retracement, okay? There is a possibility that it could form a head and shoulders around this zone right here. So if I can just mark it out. So this is support level, okay? We could have Solana come down here and then maybe do something like that, and then maybe do something like that. This is a possibility, not saying it could happen, just saying, right? We looks like we got the first half of a head and shoulder. What I mean is we've got the shoulder here. This could be the potential head. If price continues on his way down here, pushes back up, does something around here, then that would be the head, the shoulders, the head, etc. Right? And then naturally we'll then expect price to kind of collapse on itself and fall down, right? But however, we don't know if any of these things is going to be taking place. I don't know, and I'm not going to turn around and say I do. So what we're going to do at this point right now is I'm going to take out key levels right now that makes a bit of sense in terms of what Solana is doing, right? And based on that, we should then be able to form some type of opinion in regards to what Solana is actually doing. So the first thing is I'm going to point out the resistance level, which is right here. This is where Solana is at right now. So I'm just going to pop a little level on here so we know that this is the resistance zone. Let me change this color, make this, let's make this red, right? So we know this is where Solana is at, okay? And also as well, we can identify an interesting situation that's taking place at the bottom, this area right here, okay? And that is that we have an inverted head and shoulders, right? So as it stands, to all the bullish Solana holders out there, there is a possibility that price may be going even higher, right? Based on the fact of what I've just showed you, okay? So we've got the inverted head and shoulders, right? We've got the fact that price is breaking a trend line. We've got the fact that it's come back to retest and blasted off right here, okay? And now we've got the fact that it's at a resistance level and is now pushing back down again. So we now need to see what it's going to do. Most important thing about this pullback to the downside right now is that it doesn't produce a low lower than these, right? So long as it doesn't go past these levels over here, we are good, right? So you could wait if you're not in to see if it comes around this level over here and then pushes up again. You could do that. But these are the key things that we're looking out for, because everything's in the bull run right now. And one thing that we do know about bull runs is that they do have pullbacks, and the pullbacks is what sets people, is what kind of trips people up in this game. So for example, you could have a bunch of people that are long in a particular asset. It doesn't matter which one, right? Okay. And depending on how each of them understands how market is basically moving, okay, when the market does a pullback or a correction, what could happen is one guy that understands what's happening in the market doesn't panic and do something stupid, okay, and the other guy jumps out. And then you have the conversation where it's like, oh, I was buying XYZ. Oh, I was buying XYZ. How much you up by? Oh, I'm up by 25%. How about you? Oh, I'm down. I closed my position. Right? It's because they can't understand or are able to process the pullbacks, right? So for example, in this situation right here, okay, Solana investors, okay, that say for example they watch the YouTube and they turn around and said Solana's going up, and then they might happen to catch Solana over here, right? Solana coming down here, there is a possibility that they jumped out, right? There is a possibility that they jumped out, right? So they get in at this level over here, right? Solana pulls back, they freak out, they jump out, then Solana blasts off. Then they get in again at this level, right? Solana comes down, right? Shoots up, comes to about this level, goes lower, they freak out, they jump out, then Solana does that again. And that's the journey of newbie traders. This is basically, it happened to me, it's happened to many other people. It's like, I think it's part of our initiation ritual into the market as to how we're able to handle getting slapped around, right? So moving forward, what I like to do at this stage, now that we've identified all the levels of interest, right? We've identified this level right here. We've identified this trend line. We know what's happening here. We know what it's doing now. Let's have a look. I'm going to bring on the anchored volume profile. Okay, so I'm going to bring it in from Friday the 21st of February, and then that's going to give us an idea as to what we need to look out for as crypto does what crypto is doing. So first things first, we've got all the signals to say that this is indeed a bull run, right? Reason why: price has left the high value area of the volume profile, that's this area up here, and it's now in the low value area of the volume profile up here, okay? Which basically means is that there isn't really anything in the way of price doing what it needs to do. So let me just go into a higher time frame. Let me just go into a much higher one, just so that we can get a really good idea, because I think with this I actually might want to expand it a bit. So let's just take this to about here. Okay, so we're taking the anchored volume profile down to Sunday the 19th of Jan, right? Okay, so once again, as we can see, everything is in line with just by taking it up to the high point, this area right here. Okay, we now have a rough idea as to what Solana is most likely going to do, right? So providing the indication that we got up here is solid, right? If Solana is going to do any form of pullback, it's going to come back into this low value node area, which is blasted through. So at this point, I'll be expecting some type of a retest into the zone, right? So let me just zoom in a bit. And it looks like Solana is coming down right now to retest this low value node area. So it's coming to round to about this level over here. Okay, or it might even cut even deeper into it. So I'm going to put a level right here on that, and we're looking at $166.66. So this is where Solana is heading up to now. But at the same time, we have another low value node area up here. Okay, we have another low value node area up here, right? And this is where Solana is leaving from. So as it stands right now, we have what could be a range at the top side of the high value area of this volume profile. Okay, meaning anything can happen right now, right? And what we really want, and we could actually get this move, is we need Solana to basically pop above this level right here, which is which is $194.83. We need Solana to close above this particular level right now for us to know that the party is ongoing and it's going to be pushing up for the foreseeable future. There is a couple traps along the way, right? So we have a low value node in this area right here, which could push price downwards, but ideally the level that we actually need, or the level that you guys, Solana investors, what you actually need is you need this level taken out. This is the main level that you need taken out. Okay, this is the main level that you need taken out. Once this level goes, it's just gone, right? And this is all dependent upon what other major cryptos are doing. So long as BTC continues its bull run to the upside, okay, there is a high possibility that you are going to be going past $260.22 very soon. So that's my intake. That's my not my intake, that's my views as to what I think Solana is doing right now. Okay, if you stuck with me this long through this entire presentation, I think you definitely owe me a subscription, right? So hit that button, drop us a like, right, and turn on the notification, so the next time I drop a video, you're going to be one of the first to see it. And with all of that said and done, I will see all of you amazing people again on the next one.